Thank you all for joining us today for the kickoff of Alianza Coachella Valley's new initiative, the Campaign for Thriving Salton Sea Communities. The Campaign for Thriving Salton Sea Communities is focused on accelerating projects that improve the quality of life and economic opportunities for residents in the Coachella Valley and Imperial Valley by addressing the impacts of our changing environment, public health, and economy. We are doing this by fostering partnerships across jurisdictions and sectors that result in actionable projects and filling gaps in the development, financing, and community engagement process that brings projects from ideas to completion.
We're here today to celebrate this new initiative because that is going to allow us to make sure that community is at the table and working with us as we, all work together about the next phase of what we're hoping to see out here with the Salton Sea, not just in our work to accelerate the restoration projects at the Salton Sea, but also to make sure that communities are feeling like their needs are being addressed.
This campaign will bring people to the forefront and make sure that the policies and the projects that are being approved are reflective of the needs and concerns that the residents in this area have for decades shared with its leaders. I'm excited about this campaign, and the timing of this campaign couldn't be better as the state and the federal government are prepared to commit over $500 million to Salton Sea mitigation, restoration, ecological habitat projects here in the region.
Because we're living at a critical moment right now. We are experiencing high levels of investments at the federal level, at the state level, that are designed specifically for our communities. And what this campaign does is get our communities ready and be competitive to be able to bring those dollars home, and not just bring the dollars home, but have those dollars go to projects where our community voices are informing what those projects are.
The communities of color here have been burdened by the outcome of climate change in a disproportionate way. And so we want to address that. We want to ensure that the solutions that we do bring forward in the future addresses the communities here. And so we're here to stand in solidarity with Alianza and the rest of the communities, leaders and elected officials, and making sure that their voices are heard.
Community voice is critical so that we get it right. There are so many well-intended policies, well-intended investments, but at the end of the day, really the measure of all of that work is seen on whether our communities have the protections to withstand the climate changes that we're seeing, if we have the ability to protect ourselves and pivot from the receding Salton Sea, and whether we have the ability to be able to access real economic opportunities. That is why it's so critical to get it right, and we get it right when the community is engaged at the beginning, designing the interventions that we want to see here.
And I think that this project is going to be very important for bringing communities together with policymakers, with regulatory agencies, with researchers, in order to provide better outcomes for residents around the Salton Sea.
Come and join us. We need everybody at the table. This work, it's really a long-term investment. We have a lot of work to do, and we all have a different piece of the puzzle. So you're curious about the Salton Sea, you can make a contribution, we welcome you.